Street in it, pair of chucks got my feet in it, whole pound, no 6 in it, bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Zach Greinke gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Cole Hamels will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around second now and headed for third. And the Reds are off to a hot start in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Gets softly on the ground to first. The throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That can be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate. In
is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Popped him up. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Oh boy. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. That brings up Mickey Mantle. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Out in front of it, strike one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1. High and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. The right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on defense. David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Mantle is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez. And they could use a spark from him here. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels. First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Ready now is Cal Ripken. He singled in his first AB. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job.
In now, David Fletcher. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. In now for the Reds, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman.
In there, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Zach Greinke. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Ryan Klesko. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're through. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jeff Bagwell, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up is Mickey Mantle. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he grounds one briskly to short. To Sandberg at second. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Junior.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Acuna is off of first with 2 away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the upper deck and gone. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Showtrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Jesse Hahn answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jesse.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
So next to bat will be Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. No balls and 1 strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Willie Adames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brandon Kinsler is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Mantle comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now back.
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now back.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And up next will be Ryan Klesko. Yanked hard but foul to the right. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. At the plate now is Cal Ripken. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Stepping in next, Eugenio Suarez. He was a double play victim last time around. Outfield shaded a bit to left center the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
The bat.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Giancarlo Stanton now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So the next to bat will be Nelson Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper at the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 4. And now here is Christian Yelich. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Center fielder, number 16.
Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there. 2 down. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Matt Foster will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 63. Matt Foster.
Mike Tauchman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Cal Ripken. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
On the ground, left side, that's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Felix Pena will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Bagwell, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in time, and Posada nails his man at second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Cardinals are out in front, 8-4. Garrett Crochet will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brian Hayes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And now, Giancarlo Stanton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. Back up to, oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now into the box, Gary Sanchez. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Austin Allen will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Made him chase zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Chris Taylor will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Noah Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ball 1 curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Sandberg. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Now it'll be Ryan Klesko. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Reds are down in order. Adolfo Malenka enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that one yanked just foul. Malenka stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. This lands foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Ripken on second. Fletcher at first with no outs. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Lifted in the air out to left. Yelich on the move. He's there and records the first down. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. On to second. They got him a triple play. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
A runner at first with no outs here. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good curveball, strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The Reds down to their last strike. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The Redbirds used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Brandon Kinsler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you